tomorrow.
Rural Missouri schools face a familiar foe, the struggle to hire new teachers.
New road equipment in hopes of making work zones safer.
After the committee meeting on Governor Greitens' invasion of privacy and blackmail allegations, KMUA News at 6 starts now.
After weeks of closed-door meetings, the House committee investigating Governor Greitens' conduct was supposed to have its final meeting today. But that was not the case. Good evening, I'm Jalen Henderson.
And I'm Jim Rake. Thanks for joining us. Committee members left the meeting in silence. KMUH's Charles Nicholson is live from the meeting site to tell us what happened.
Last Thursday, committee chairman Jay Barnes said the committee expects to release the reports from its findings sometime this week, but no date was set. Reports claim that Governor Greitens' legal counsel asked the committee to delay its report findings until after his invasion of privacy trial in May. They believe it will influence potential jurors, but several lawmakers from both parties said that this could be no more damaging than political ads that have attacked the investigation since it started. I reached out to Senator Caleb Rowden and Minority Whip Kip Kendrick, who were not able to comment on the committee's progress. But State Representative Jay Barnes, who chairs the committee, did release a statement saying that nothing has changed, the committee will release its report this week, and that the committee will continue to work through the end of the legislative session.
There's further evidence that the committee should take, and so for that reason I voted to extend the resolution. However, we do have information, we have a report and some evidence that will be released to the public on Wednesday.
The committee will continue to meet, including tomorrow and Wednesday at noon. Reporting live at the Capitol, Charles Nicholson, KMUA News.
The woman testifying against Greitens on his invasion of privacy charges raised new doubts. She says she might have dreamed he took a picture of her naked. She also says she never saw Greitens with a camera or phone on the day the pictures were supposedly taken. The St. Louis Attorney's Office says the latest court filing by Greitens' attorney is another attack on the victim's credibility. This comes as Greitens' defense team wants the Missouri House Committee to not release its findings until after the May 14th trial date. Senator Claire McCaskill's campaign office says her re-election campaign raised nearly $4 million in the past 3 months. McCaskill ended 2017 with more than $9 million. After fundraising and expenses, she now has more than $11.5 million on hand. McCaskill's most likely opponent, Missouri Attorney General Josh Hawley, has not yet announced his fundraising total.
We had a lot of cloud coverage today, but it was a little bit warmer, and we have Kenton said we can expect warmer weather. Kenton, how warm and how soon?
All right, thank you very much. If we look at our temperatures across the United States, you can see a big difference if you look over towards the desert Southwest. 50 degrees warmer right now in Phoenix at 93. Some folks wanting those 80s and 90s. That's where you got to head right now because we're still at 43 here in Columbia. Of course, there's cold air still pushing in, but it is warmer. 8 degrees warmer right now in Columbia than it was this time yesterday. About 20 degrees warmer in West Plains, meaning it was a bit of a chilly one there yesterday for sure. Otherwise, it's 43 in Columbia, 46 in Jefferson City, even about 50 around Rolla right now. Winds are really light, actually, about 10 miles an hour right in from the north, and we're expecting these light winds to continue overnight and into our day tomorrow, but it is going to be chilly night once again. Lows back down into the 30s, actually around the 30-degree mark, around that freezing once again tomorrow morning, but we're expecting a lot of sunshine there tomorrow. Highs back into the 40s and even 50s by tomorrow afternoon. We still have a freeze warning in effect, though, for our southern viewing area. Make sure you cover your plants down there that have already sprouted. We'll keep you up to date with that full forecast. It's coming up later.
Thanks, Kenton. Over the last year, 16 people were killed in work zones. 2 of them were workers. MoDOT is adding some new safety elements to his work zones to hopefully decrease those numbers. KMUA's Abby Dodge is live in Fulton with what you can expect to see in the coming months.
I'm here off U.S. Highway 54 where, like most work zones, whenever you approach it, you see lines of cones and huge orange signs like the one behind me. And in the coming months, Missouri drivers are going to see even more things that are going to catch their attention. Once that work season begins, drivers will see bright orange rumble strips in high-traffic areas. So the small devices will grab drivers' attention more than a sign because you can see and feel it. You will also start seeing red and blue flashing lights in work zones, but it won't be on law enforcement vehicles. Contractors now have the ability to outfit their trucks with colors traditionally used by police.
From a law enforcement perspective, we do not want people to become desensitized to that lighting configuration, but we also encourage them to slow down, and when you see red and blue, to pay attention.
Karsten says the Highway Patrol, MoDOT, and its contractors will keep an eye out on how drivers are reacting to those lighting changes. Reporting live in Fulton, Abby Dodge, KOMU 8 News.
MoDOT is also offering 2 money-saving deals to get people to take a trip in the Amtrak train. KOMU 8's Stephanie Sandoval is live in Jefferson City and has more on MoDOT's efforts.
Although ridership numbers in Jefferson City have remained pretty much the same, MoDOT wants to give you a discount. They're hoping more people will take advantage of the train and everything it has to offer. Some travel by car or by plane, but others travel by train. The Missouri River Runner runs twice a day. It travels back and forth between Kansas City and St. Louis and makes 8 stops along the way, including Jefferson City. MoDOT's railroad operations manager says ridership in and out of Jefferson City has remained flat. So in an effort to boost ridership, it's offering discounts to its riders.
One of these is geared towards children.
Children ages 2 through 12 can get a free ride on Fridays and weekends if accompanied by an adult.
So it's important to us that we are having children take a chance on the train so that they can build a love for it, hopefully, and decide to be passengers as they grow into adulthood.
Jameson says construction on the track can affect ridership numbers because it can affect the train's arrival time. But funding can also have an impact. Governor Eric Greitens withheld $500,000 from the amount requested in state appropriation for 2018.
From time to time, then we have seen a reduction in what's available for the service.
Now, MoDOT is asking for $15.1 million for the 2019 budget. Jameson hopes to someday offer the train 3 times a day if funding becomes available. Stephanie Sandoval, KOMU 8 News, Jefferson City. For a look at some of the deals that MoDOT is offering, you can visit our website, KOMU.com. Reporting live in Jefferson City, KOMU 8 News.
Coming up after the break, why your rural Missouri school superintendents are having to get creative when it comes to staffing.
Plus, cold weather didn't stop the Tigers on the golf course today. That's later in sports.
Track storms wherever you are. Download the free KOMU 8 Weather and Traffic app. Brought to you by University Subaru.
Probably should have told him to wait till after the event to do the inventory.
Yep.
Save big on a new vehicle during the spring sales event at Capital Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Hurry in before they all drive away.
Seriously?
On the next Wheel. Have you heard about the scandal with Wheel of Fortune?
I have.
Pat and Vanna. There's some people expose the truth.
Can you believe that?
I know. See who they're calling out and why.
It's time to confess.
Weeknights at 6:30 on KOMU 8.
My alarm goes off at 1:45 and I immediately start combing the news. So when you wake up, you know what's changed in the world and what could impact your day. Yeah, it's an early alarm, but it's worth it because we know you count on us to start your day informed and prepared.
Steel, the power you need from the name you trust. This spring, pick your power, fuel or battery. Pick one of our easy-to-use battery-powered trimmers or our hard-working fuel-powered trimmers. Your nearby Steel dealer can help you decide what's right for you. Search STIHL or visit steeldealers.com.
Here's Tony from Ashland and his 2011 Chevy Silverado. He's taking it to Bob McCosh for service, and while he's in Columbia, he'll visit his son at MU and his doctor at Boone Hospital Center in a courtesy vehicle from Bob McCosh.
Courtesy vehicle? I don't get that kind of treatment from my dealer.
That's because Tony is a real FOB.
A what?
A friend of Bob. Every customer with the Bob McCosh nameplate on the back of his car is a friend of Bob. Courtesy vehicles for loyal customers. One more way that Bob McCosh makes the difference.
Sight and Sound Theaters presents one of the most powerful Bible stories ever told. God gave him the strength to fight thousands, but his greatest challenge will be living with his own choices.
We will destroy
Samson, live on stage at Sight and Sound Theaters in Branson, Missouri.
The First Alert Weather Cam is brought to you by the law firm of Harper, Evans, Wade, and Nettemeyer. we will fight for you.
Welcome back to KMUA News at 6 o'clock. Here's a live look over Jefferson City on our First Alert weather cam. A lot of cloud cover out there still, of course, but a little warmer today. That's good for us. And tomorrow, that's going to look very sunny. We're looking at mostly sunny skies here tomorrow. Looking at our temperature trends, though, our average high temperature this time of the year for the next 5 days is 65 degrees, looking at climatology. And we're going to be above average for one of the few days so far this month, but 3 days in a row. We're in the 70s here, 73 on Wednesday, upper 70s on Thursday, and then 72 on Friday there, too. We have some showers and thunderstorms rolling through with a cold front that will then bring us back down into cooler air as we head towards the weekend. So enjoy the rest of this week for sure. Now, on that note, I want to kind of prove to you why you should enjoy that, because it's not going to last forever. So look at this this temperature trend. So here's Thursday. Again, you can see this nice warm up here, this nice ridge moving through the central part of the United States. Then here's Friday. This is that cold front I was talking about. It's bringing those showers and thunderstorms. It's also going to bring that colder air back in for next weekend. We could see another freeze over the weekend, so hopefully not too many plants start to sprout out here over the next couple days when it's warm, because they could then freeze over again this weekend. And then as we head towards Monday and Tuesday, a bit warmer here once again, but then another round of some colder air tries to push in by the middle of next week. So by all of this, I mean that really through the rest of the middle of April, I still think overall our temperatures will still be at slightly below average, at least, with some cold nights still ahead too. So we're not quite out of the woods of the colder weather, but we're at least getting some warmer days finally mixed in with that, and I think that will continue too. And a lot of this is from a blocking low that's over in the Pacific Ocean. You can see it spinning around right here. It's been spinning around for a week now, at least at this point, this one, and it's slowly again giving us just multiple waves of energy, some cold fronts, and allowing this colder air to really sink back down in. Now for right now, we had a weak cold front roll through the area today, changing our winds around, giving us that cloud cover as well. So now if we track this here hour by hour, clouds slowly decrease tonight. Looking at mostly sunny skies here tomorrow, still a little cool, below average, but warmer nonetheless. Then more cloud cover as we head into our day on Thursday morning, but that pushes out with some high pressure that's going to roll in by Thursday afternoon with that warmer air. Remember, Thursday is the warmest day this week. Highs in the middle and upper 70s, close to 80 degrees. Going to be breezy there, too, though, for the middle of this week. Then here are those showers and thunderstorms I mentioned. Looks like the strongest thunderstorms are still going to be situated to our south. We'll keep an eye on that for you, but at this point, we're just looking at some regular showers and thunderstorms for us. A bit stronger, though, in southern Missouri and parts of Arkansas as well. Then after that moves through, we're looking at some mixing of cloud cover and sunshine for the rest of the weekend. Slight chances for some more precip, but we're going to have to wait and see how this system really develops over the next couple days. We'll keep you updated on that weekend weather, but it will be cooler nonetheless. 30 degrees, though, for our low temperature tonight. Looking at north winds only 2 to 7 miles per hour, so a pretty calm one for us. Then 53 here tomorrow, and again, that sunshine finally coming back out thanks to that high pressure. Looking ahead, that warm-up's right around the corner, 77 on Thursday. It's going to be windy, though, especially Wednesday. Some gusts could be 40, 45 miles per hour on Wednesday, really pushing in that warmer air. And then the showers and thunderstorms Friday leave us cooler heading into the weekend. We'll keep you updated. Here's a Weather IQ question for the day, sponsored by Break Time. True or false? It turns tomorrow in the United States before it turns tomorrow in the UK.
Huh?
Wait, this wording. I guess true?
I'm lost.
I'm going to throw it out there.
Are you talking about
the time? The time change?
The time change. Yeah, so it's...
Oh, false, because...
Yeah. Because tomorrow... It's already tomorrow in the UK, right?
Right.
That's what I was getting at.
Okay. I get it.
Do you get it?
Made you think on that one, too. Trying to make sure we got it.
Thank you.
It's a drought, but a very different kind of drought.
This drought can be found in Missouri classrooms. That's coming up.
It's the New Beginnings sale at Downtown Appliance Home Center. Our beautiful showroom has all the newest arrivals on display. And just in, you'll find some very attractive offers, including GE and GE Profile. Plus, save big in our sleep shop, where the freshest new Serta and iComfort mattresses are ready for you to rest test. The New Beginnings sale. Say it, guys.
Downtown Appliance Home Center. The Sleep Shop. 2 stores in one.
East Broadway, Columbia.
At Rebath, we believe everyone should have a bathroom they love. That's why we do it all. With design guidance, quality products, and professional installation, we make it easy to remodel and love your entire bathroom. For special offers and to schedule your free in-home consultation, visit us at rebath.com.
Q106.1 plays all the hits. From Columbia to Jefferson City and all across Missouri.
This is my fight song.
Home of the Kid Craddock Morning Show. Q106.1. All the hits for all of Missouri. This is Q106.1.
The KOMU8 iPhone and Android News app is brought to you by University Subaru. Download yours today. Get ready. It's time to test your weather IQ.
True or false? The deadliest tornado in U.S. history went through Missouri. The answer is true. In 1925, the tri-state tornado raged through Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana, spanning 219 miles and killing 695 people. Thankfully, we have many advancements since then, and a similar tornado today would likely not be as deadly.
Watch KOMU8 News at 6 for the first alert weather IQ question of the day. Brought to you by Break Time and Jiffy Lube.
Redness and itching, symptoms commonly associated with a condition known as dry eye. But did you know that dry eye can also look like this? I'm Dr. Timothy McGarity. As Mid-Missouri's leading center for dry eye relief, Restoration Eye Care has introduced advanced therapies that can make a dramatic difference in your life. Visit RestorationEyeCare.com to find out if you're a good candidate for dry eye treatment.
Restoration Eye Care, your vision, your life, your choice.
What if your kid's school could not attract enough qualified teachers to fill a vacancy? Well, Mid-Missouri's rural school districts are finding it harder and harder to hire new teachers. KOMU8's Mackenzie Elliott tells us about the hard choice superintendents are having to make.
Shelby County R4 School District is facing a problem: getting good teachers to apply for positions.
Finding the quality teachers in this area of the state has become very difficult over the last few years.
The problem? Young teachers don't want to move to rural areas. And Mid-Missouri is, well, rural. It forces these school districts into a tough choice: hire no teachers or hire unqualified ones.
One of those positions that we're looking for is a middle school, high school combination of communication arts, English language arts, ELA. That position has been open with us since early November, and we've had one applicant.
School districts in more than 60% of the state's counties report having more than 8 subject areas with teacher shortages.
It appears by the numbers people would rather have positions in suburban districts, more affluent districts.
That's forced superintendents in some districts to get creative.
Last year we had a math opening and basically had to talk a retired teacher into coming back under a critical shortage.
That was Angie Reese.
Yes, I retired at the end of last year. That was 30 years in education, and with the understanding that I guess if they couldn't fill the spot, which they couldn't fill it. So when August rolls around, they asked me if I would come back. So
complications with teacher education are making things worse.
Matter of fact, the universities, plural, are turning out very few foreign language teachers. So at this time, we do not offer a foreign language.
Shelby County R4 isn't looking to cut classes due to the teacher shortage just yet, so they found a way to offer it without having teachers.
This past year, we've purchased a program called Rosetta Stone because fine art teachers are few and far between.
The district pays nearly $18,000 to use computer software instead of a teacher. It's part of a larger trend that Maddox and Bottoms have concerns about: the effects of online teaching.
But it may not allow us to have the relationships we need so that our at-risk kids or a kid that's struggling with something may not reach their full potential.
In Shelbina with producers Elliot Bowman, Yanxi Shu, and Mara Healy, I'm Mackenzie Elliott, KOMU8 News.
Paris R2 School District is currently working on a new program that might bring in more teachers in the future. However, this idea is still in the works for now, and there are still vacancies in Monroe County.
Today, more than 60 high school students say they left Central Methodist University's Allied Health Day feeling more prepared for college and a career. One student, Murphy Quint, went to the event to learn more about being an athletic trainer. She and other students got to experience real-life scenarios that could happen if they pursue health careers.
It's a very one-on-one experience, and I like to have a one-on-one experience so that I can learn more about what the program has to offer and how to be a better person in a job.
The school says this gives students a better understanding of what happens when they graduate and enter the job market. The Tigers swinging on the golf course and another Tiger dealing on the mound.
Find out how one Mizzou pitcher is getting recognized after the break.
Hi, folks. Jerry O'Neill, Continental Siding Supply. It's time for a good spring cleaning. I've got siding too short to be seamless, too long to recycle, so I'm having a seams on the back of the house sale. If you would allow me to use up my odd lot sizes of siding on the back of your home, make a few seams, I promise the front and the two sides to be seamless. It's almost like getting the back of your home done free. This won't last long. Call now.
It's a secret texting app that makes messages disappear. But it's no secret why our governor, facing scandal, would be using it. Editorials say it's clear that evidence has been destroyed. But Attorney General Josh Hawley came to the governor's rescue, proclaiming him innocent. The same Josh Hawley who took almost $50,000 in contributions from Governor Greitens. All Missourians should worry, and we should be asking ourselves, is Josh Hawley bought and paid for? SMP is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Tonight's primetime lineup on KOMU8 and Mid-Missouri CW is brought to you by your Heart of Missouri Chevy dealers. Find new roads.
It's a great life here in Missouri, a land of hard work, good friends, and big dreams. Together, we can make those dreams come true.
We are here and ready to help, but only when you are.
Stop by, meet the team, and breathe easy, knowing we're behind the scenes, ready to go to work for what matters most. Because enjoying each precious moment is so important. First State Community Bank. Success starts here.
There's a lot to do in a day, and your to-do list can get pretty long. So at Marks Mobile Glass, we want to make your life just a little bit easier. We've been fixing auto glass for 25 years, and we're bringing it to you. We keep a huge inventory in stock so you don't have to wait. Marks Mobile Glass fixes everything, and we do amazing things with custom shower doors. We're family owned and operated, so you know it'll be done right the first time, so you can concentrate on what matters most.
Your phone can answer life's most difficult questions, including who has the most choices and where do I get the absolute lowest price? The answer is JoeMachensFord.com, because with the largest selection of Fords in the entire state of Missouri, you never have to settle on model, style, or color. Plus, every vehicle, new or pre-owned, is at legendary low prices. That's more bang for your buck. The #1 Ford dealer is Joe Machens Ford, Columbia, Jefferson City, and JoeMachensFord.com.
Now, from the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU8 Sports.
Hello, everyone. The Missouri men's golf team is hosting its only home tournament of the season, the Tiger Invitational at the club at Old Hawthorne. Rounds 1 and 2 today, and then a final round of 18 holes tomorrow. 19 schools from across the country are competing, and 7 Missouri Tiger players on the course. One of the top players in the Southeastern Conference, Missouri's Hayden Buckley. This is his tee ball on the 13th hole. He would later miss the birdie putt, but then managed to drop in his putt to save par. Buckley is in first place through round 1 at 7 under par. He's having quite a year. Another Tiger, Jamie Stewart, enjoying a good first round. Here teeing off on number 17. He fell into a little trouble. His shot landed in the sand, but he handled it with ease, blasting out of the sand trap and setting up a birdie putt. And Stewart is at 2 under par. The Tigers have a large lead as a team at 13 under par. They're 6 shots ahead of second place Kansas State. Missouri left-handed starting pitcher Michael Plasmeyer is the SEC co-pitcher of the week after his outing against Alabama last Saturday. Plasmeyer threw a 4-hit shutout in a 1-0 Mizzou win over the Crimson Tide. Plasmeyer struck out 7 and did not walk a batter. For the season, the lefty is 4-0 with a 1.99 earned run average. He ranks second in the SEC with 65 strikeouts, trailing only Auburn's Casey Mize, who is expected to be one of the top players selected in the June draft. Missouri will play in Springfield tomorrow night against the Missouri State Bears. The Cardinals continue their homestand at Busch Stadium with the Milwaukee Brewers following the Arizona Diamondbacks into Busch. The Cards won 2 of 3 from the Brewers last week in Milwaukee. Before tonight's game began, the Cards called up relief pitcher Greg Holland from the minors. St. Louis signed him as a free agent on opening day. The deal for 1 year and $14 million. He's expected to be their closer. To make room for him, they sent reliever Mike Myers to Memphis. Miles Mikolas making the start for the Cards tonight. His second start, he beat Milwaukee last week up at Miller Park in his first start of the season for skipper Mike Matheny. Redbirds are 4-5 for the season. There's a familiar face leading off from Milwaukee, the former Royal Lorenzo Cain, digging in for the Brewers, but Mikolas strikes him out. In fact, he retired the side in order in the first, striking out 2, and the Cards are batting in the bottom of the first. Scoreless game at Busch. Full highlights, of course, at 10. Also tonight, the Royals are playing the Seattle Mariners. Highlights of that game as well. That's sports.
I'm a landmark.
I'm a landmark. I'm a landmark.
Are you a landmark? Whether you use our better free checking and savings, business, home, or auto loans, tell the world,
I'm a landmark.
Landmark Bank, here for you. University Subaru, your locally owned dealer.
So what's the deal with the home makeover sale? It's simple. You save $100 on every $1,000 you spend anywhere store-wide.
What if I buy a sofa for $2.99, a dining table for $7.99, a bed for $4.99, and a mattress for $4.99?
You'd save $200.
Sweet.
The more you buy, the more you save at the home makeover sale. Plus, get up to 18 months no interest. It's only at Furniture Row, home of Denver Mattress, your Tempur-Pedic elite retailer.
There are many joys that go along with having children. The first smile, the first word, the first step. But sometimes the first step is seeing Dr. Wilshire at Missouri Fertility.
If you've been trying to have a baby without success, you might need a little help. Whether you need a simple procedure or advanced in vitro technology, our team wants to help you fulfill your dream of having a family.
Missouri Fertility. When family matters, we're here for you.
You know what the most important tool is that I bring to the job site? It's not this backhoe. It's my phone. And before any job begins, I use it to notify Missouri One Call and have the underground utilities marked before that bucket ever hits the ground. Knowing where the lines, pipes, and cables are buried not only keeps me safe, but also saves me time and money. Before you dig, no matter how small the job, be safe and notify Missouri One Call. The utilities will come out and mark your site for free. It's the law.
Probably should have told him to wait till after the event to do the inventory.
Yep.
Save big on a new vehicle during the spring sales event at Capitol Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Hurry in before they all drive away.
Seriously? Hey, Columbia, it's time for a little spring cleaning. Join KOMUA for Clean Up Columbia on Saturday, April 14th. Register now at como.gov.
Now here's a look at what we're following for KOMU8 News at 10. We'll have team coverage from both the Columbia Public Schools and the Jefferson City Public School board meetings.
Each board has new members. Columbia will be talking about a new middle school. Jefferson City will be talking about redistricting. We'll hear from the new members coming up at 10 o'clock. Kenton.
Hey, there's a lot to be excited about tomorrow. Not only warmer weather, but a lot of sunshine. And so let's get an update on how much sunshine. We're adding 3 more minutes tomorrow. That's going to give us a total now of 13 hours and 2 minutes of total daylight here starting tomorrow. Get out there and enjoy it. Then we're, again, 53 tomorrow, then 70s heading into the rest of the week.
Right.
That is our time for now. Thanks for joining us.